Hey, what's up guys, it's Jahmila here, and today's video is going to be an update on my Guillain-Barré syndrome story. Now, I can't remember how long ago, but it's been a while since I posted anything about Guillain-Barré syndrome. I have a part 1 and a part 2, and my part 1 is the most viewed video on my entire channel. And I figured that a lot of people are interested in my story, so I would definitely like to give you guys an update. And if you want to see that update of my Guillain-Barré syndrome story, which I experienced 2 years ago, stay tuned. Go that way right now. Okay, so yeah, today is October 13th, 2016, and I experienced Guillain-Barré syndrome in February of 2014. So it's been about 2 years and some change that I experienced Guillain-Barré syndrome. Now, according to what my doctors told me, and also research as well, Guillain-Barré syndrome is not curable, but it is treatable. And my treatment that I received is IVIG. And if you'd like to know, all the other information, definitely check out my other videos, because I talked a lot about my experience and my the first few days that it's set on and all that things, like all the stuff like that, and being that the doctors weren't able to diagnose me, and having to go to 5 different doctors before I got a diagnosis, blacking out. It's a lot. But I don't really want to recap on too much of that stuff, because I do have videos on that. However, I do want to pretty much update you guys on how I am doing right now. I'm wonderful, actually, and it's interesting because most people, experience it over and over again, because it is reoccurring in a lot of people. And honestly, in myself, I pretty much have not experienced anything, since I had Guillain-Barré syndrome. Now, I experienced it for about half of a year. For about 6 months, like learning to walk again and things like that. But like, after I was able to walk and stuff again, of course I still had a bit of tingling and stuff in my hands and my feet, and my nerves, took a while to get back. And then my reflexes, a while after I had Guillain-Barré syndrome, my reflexes weren't really back yet, and I checked them recently, and I had like a good reflex, but it was still exciting for me because I hadn't experienced that for a while after Guillain-Barré syndrome. So it is a very slow process to gain everything back. I would say one thing that I did experience during Guillain-Barré syndrome was kind of like anxiety. Like, I felt like I couldn't breathe a lot of the time, and even after, like, sometimes up until now, I do feel like sometimes like I can't breathe, because when I did have Guillain-Barré syndrome, the diaphragm is a muscle, and my diaphragm was affected as well, so breathing was difficult for me. So sometimes, even now, sometimes I feel like, okay, like I'm having a hard time breathing, but I associate that more with, the anxiety part, not the Guillain-Barré syndrome. It's just something that, like, I've been doing since I had Guillain-Barré syndrome, and I'm definitely working on it, because I feel like that's more of a mind thing, and more of Jahmila, and it's not really the Guillain-Barré syndrome. But and a while after it, I would also experience like shaking if I would turn my body certain ways. Like, I would shake a lot, or just different tiny things, but nothing to the point of like an onset of Guillain-Barré syndrome again. So I mean, for the most part, I am perfectly healthy. I had it, like I said, I haven't had any double vision. I haven't had any like blocked bowels, or like really excessively dry skin, or just any weakness or falling or blacking out. Like, I haven't had any of that like I did when I had Guillain-Barré syndrome. So I'm very, very thankful for that, and I am of course thankful that I haven't had any major onset of Guillain-Barré syndrome. I'm perfectly healthy, I'm perfectly fine, and I have to give credit to God for that, because I trust Him, and my faith in God is very, very strong. So I believe that I won't experience it again, and my healing is complete. However, I'm perfectly healthy. Like, I'm really happy. I'm gaining my weight back. Like, everything's good and healthy and wonderful. Of course I can't get a flu shot, and I can't have the flu shot at all. And there are quite a few like things that a person with who has had Guillain-Barré syndrome before can't do, but those things don't bother me because I don't like shots anyway, so I'm not really too stressed about the flu shot. Like, I don't care. That might sound bad, but I don't mean it that way. I just don't like shots. But I mean, I can't have the flu shot. And I went to the doctor before, and there was something else that they were looking at a list of things. And I was like, okay, showing me what I could not do and what I could not have as far as like shots and different medications and things like that. And for the most part, I just try to make sure that I stay healthy and stay clear of, you know, because virus and infections can cause Guillain-Barré syndrome as well, or even going overseas. So I try to make sure that I'm not, you know, like, especially if I get a virus or infection or anything, I try to make sure it doesn't sit in my system too long, or I'm trying to make sure that I'm always healthy and that I'm always clear of everything. I'm not saying that I believe I'm gonna experience it again, but at the same time, like, I want to be cautious as well. Just for the most part, trying to stay healthy and keep my body clear of anything that could onset Guillain-Barré syndrome again. And just being happy, loving, just being myself. Like, it's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I'm healthy. If you have any questions, please let me know. Of course, I'm going to insert a few, you know, pictures and videos from my experience, just in case there are people who didn't get to see my other videos. I do encourage you to look at those as well, because my full story is part 1, and my part 2 is just videos that I recorded throughout my experience with Guillain-Barré syndrome. And in this video, I'm going to insert ones that I did not post before. So I encourage you guys to look at part 1, part 2, and to check this video out all the way through. And yes, I thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, because I don't know what to really, you know, say or talk about. So, or, you know, what you guys want to know about it, and I might not cover everything. So don't hesitate to let me know. Don't hesitate to ask. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Cut the light off.
Good morning, good morning. Hey, the sun is shining. Good morning. That's what I like to say with my nephew. What time is my mama coming?
I don't know what time she coming.
What show is this?
I'm about
Champ, look at my mouth. I can barely move my mouth. It got better, but then it got worse. So now my mouth is... Look, I can't even smile. I'm showing you my face.
10's good if you can. If you want to do 5, do 5, and come back later and do 5 more. And then you can do the marching on the plate.
And you're gonna write it down for me?
Yeah, I've got paper all even for you.
Okay. You know, I never knew that I could break a sweat.
Doing marching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the ones out to the side that you do. One side to the other. There you go.
Things.
Good.
Good. You look good.
Thank you. I'm
Big
excited.
smile. That's right. Good. So I've lost track of time.
Okay.
When were you in the hospital?
February 18th to
February.
23rd.
Okay. So we're about 6 months now. Right? All right. So how are you doing?
I'm doing great, actually.
Okay.
I started back working and everything. Everything is good.
Perfect. Are you your normal self again?
Yes.
All right.
The only thing is, like, sometimes my feet and stuff are, get a little sore and stuff like that. But
Okay.
other than that, I've been really good.
Okay. Good. That's what we were expecting. There's never any guarantees, but that's what we were expecting. Sit up here. I want to see what your reflexes are like. And
Yeah,
everything.
that's what I was excited
Yeah,
about to
okay.
see.
Yep.
If my reflexes look right.
Yep. Just let your legs be floppy. Good.
Okay.
We're going to try some in a minute, see if we can. I'm going to get you to do this. And pull real hard. There's a little bit. I can see it's making your foot move. It makes a little bit, but there's not much there, but there's a tiniest bit.
Yeah.
And it could be that they still come back. It may be that you never really get good reflexes back.
Yeah.
I'm going to try your arms here, so just
Okay.
let your arms be floppy. I can feel the tiniest bit there.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah, it's there's not a lot there, but there's a little tiny bit. Yep. Okay, I'll let you sit back over there.
Okay.
Your balance is good.
Yes.
Everything's good.
Mhm.
Good. Wonderful. Okay. Well, so I'm thrilled. Okay.
Me too.
Good.
Is that all I do? Mimi, is that
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay.